Now that we're done in chest, I'm going to some delts. First movement we're doing is some cable side lateral raises. I like to set the cable attachment right around my hip area. That's right where the movement really feels comfortable and where it should be versus being down here. If you want to be able to really focus on optimizing the tension right on the side delt, this is where you should usually set it, is around your hip area. For the attachment, you can use any cuff, anything you can really set around your wrist. On this movement, I really think about taking my elbow and dropping it down into my pocket. And at the same time here, as I'm thinking about driving out, but down at the same time. Because then it takes your trap out of it and it really puts the tension of the movement on the side delt, which is the goal here. So I really just drive down, think about driving out, keeping the shoulder in a good position, coming here. Sometimes I'll take my pinky and flare it out and tilt it down this way, which really engages the side delt a little bit more. So it's just a small mental cue I'll use, and different ones that you can use as well that really help you optimize this movement. Sets and reps, I'll do about 3 sets, 10 to 12 reps here. Do a little more volume because having really capped side delts and really well developed side delts is super important in bodybuilding. It gives you that illusion, it gives you a nice roundness to your physique and helps you create that nice X shape. Makes your waist appear smaller as well, and makes you look round and full. I'm not a really wide guy, I got pretty narrow clavicle, so having this really helps my physique and makes it look a lot better as well. So.
Is that a good idea to do before I start? No, I would do that every time. I want to okay, I can do that. Yeah. Like you said, it's you want the muscles to engage and all the further together. Obviously, you don't need to not, and that's what's going on. If you're having a sticking point, you're having a situation, you got to I really appreciate it. That's awesome. I'll be here tomorrow too if I need to stretch you. Thank you.
Go to the side.
This is sniper feeling like it.
Are you going to end up with that? See, the reason I don't like when you say decline, because decline insinuates easier. I think a decline.
Another thing real quick that I'll keep in mind as I rotate movements also. This is one of my favorite side lateral movements. I also do a side lateral machine, also dumbbell side lateral raises. I'll rotate all those as well. I think keeping things like this in that really isolate and focus on the side delt is important versus doing movements where you're not stabilized and swinging. Same with dumbbell side laterals. If I do those, I'm usually seated majority of the time. Same cue that I use mentally, just taking my elbow, driving it down like it's into my pocket, driving out as well at the same time, taking my pinky almost like I'm fancy, as people would say, and just twist it at the top of the movement as well to get a little more side delt activation. So like I'm getting excited, like obviously like as I get better and better throughout my rehab process. You know, just thought of getting back on stage this year. It's like, yeah. I mean, because I was supposed to do the tentative plan was to do my powerlifting meet beginning of February, then compete at USA's in July in bodybuilding. But obviously my injury happened, so USA's is out of the question. So the goal is to get back on stage and do NBC National Championship in December 2nd through 3rd. So that's the plan. I mean, it gives me plenty of time. Legs are already coming back a little bit, and since I'm getting some blood flow down there, like they're starting to fill back out, like I said, and my weight's starting to climb a little bit. So now since I'm kind of like past all the hard stuff and off antibiotics, I can really push food again. My digestion's gone a lot better, and everything's going exactly how I needed to in the off season so far. So I mean, I really couldn't be in a much better spot, dealing with the injury I've dealt with and the surgeries I've went through, going through 3 surgeries. So a lot of people who suffered this injury, I mean, even a year post-surgery, they're not even where I'm at now. So I've been in a really good spot, and I'm extremely blessed. So definitely pumped about that.